It's the big story everyone is talking about at the moment. A massive political war of words has erupted between the BJP and the Congress on the electronic voting machines hackathon controversy. Law Minister Ravi Shankar has launched a scathing attack on the Congress and said that a hackathon event that was held yesterday in London to purportedly prove that Indian EVMs are hackable was sponsored by the Congress. He's also questioned senior Congress leader Kapil Sibal's presence at this EVM hackathon event and claimed that Sibal was monitoring the event personally for the Congress party. The Congress and other opposition parties, meanwhile, have put the onus on the Election Commission to look into the serious questions being raised on electronic voting machine credibility. Meanwhile, in a new twist, the organizer of that hackathon event in London, the Foreign Press Association, has disassociated itself from the claims made by that particular hacker, Syed Shuja. Remember, when confronted by India today, a fumbling Kapil Sibal remained evasive on questions in London and said it would be unfair for him to comment on the issue even though this man was physically present. He made the time to be physically present at this event, claiming to expose how Indian electronic voting machines are hackable.
What Mr. Kapil Sibal was doing there? The BJP was like to ask this question. In what capacity was Kapil Sibal present there? किस हैसियत से कपिल सिब्बल वहां उपस्थित? मेरा स्पष्ट आरोप है कि कपिल सिब्बल पूरे मामले की कांग्रेस की तरफ से मॉनिटरिंग करने गए थे. Is the Congress sponsored event designed to defame the popular mandate of 2014? क्या यह देश के 90 करोड़ मतदाताओं का अपमान है? और कहा गया कि 14 में हैकिंग से मोदी जी जीते हैं. 2014 के चुनाव में आप याद करिए, यूपीए पावर में थी, हम नहीं थे.
ईवीएम्स को लेके तमाम विपक्षी दलों ने आशंका अपनी व्यक्त की है, आज नहीं पिछले 2-2.5 साल से. ये गंभीर बात है. अगर प्रक्रिया पर अगर कहीं भी प्रश्न चिन्ह लगता है, माननीय चुनाव आयोग की ये जिम्मेवारी बनती है. हमारी मांग ये है, चुनाव सिर पर है. विपक्षी दलों ने परसों भी कलकत्ता में जो बहुत बड़ी एक रैली हुई थी 19 तारीख को, उसमें ये तमाम विपक्षी दलों ने बात दोहराई है. तो उस पे गौर करते हुए चुनाव आयोग ये सुनिश्चित करे कि 50% कम से कम वीवीपीएटी जो पर्ची है वो रैंडमली उसकी भी गणना हो.
Mr. Sibal is a very eminent lawyer, and if Mr. Sibal decided to go there, it's not that he has committed some insurmountable crime. So therefore, somebody in his individual capacity, the distinguished lawyer that he is, and if he has concerns about how electronic voting machines or the fact that they can be allegedly tampered with impacts on India's democracy, and he chose to be there, I cannot understand what is the brouhaha about it.
EVM को लेकर के हम लगातार लगभग हर राजनीतिक दल ने कमोबेश समय-समय पर कहा है कि और माननीय चुनाव आयोग से आग्रह किया है कि आप स्वतंत्र और निष्पक्ष चुनाव के कस्टोडियन हैं, किसी मशीन के कस्टोडियन नहीं है, खास तौर पे जब उस पर शंका के बादल हों. लेकिन जो दूसरी चीज गोपीनाथ मुंडे जी का जिक्र इसमें आता है, उससे तो रोंगटे खड़े हो जाते हैं. ये तो अनुसंधान और जांच का विषय है.
Do you believe that these claims are substantial?
Not at all. Actually, it was quite a damp squib, as the media called it. I was also watching it with curiosity, but he couldn't prove anything. They were only allegations and allegations, but no proof. In fact, he said that Wi-Fi or Bluetooth was not used, cannot be used. Then how else do you hack? So we could not understand exactly what he was trying to say. And I would like to reiterate that the EVMs have stood the test of time. There is no problem with them.
So you're standing by the stand that EVMs have been there for a very long time and they have stood the test of time.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Yes, we should be proud of our EVMs.
We should be proud of our EVMs. That's what former CEC SI Qureshi has to say. Ashwara Paliwal for India Today.
When there is a doubt on the security of the EVMs, why should we make it an issue of ego? In the larger interest of our democracy and people's belief in our democracy, when it has been questioned, so it's better that we should come back on ballot.
If you have not touched or hacked the EVMs for a particular state because you probably were overconfident, that does not mean that it is a clean sheet for EVM, that it can always be relied upon 100%. When the voters have no 100% confidence in the honest functioning of EVM, the Election Commission must take very serious view on this matter.
2019 में अगर निष्पक्ष चुनाव कराना है तो सारी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज को लिखकर इलेक्शन कमीशन को देना चाहिए। ईवीएम से चुनाव होगा तो हम चुनाव में हिस्सा नहीं लेंगे, बैलेट पेपर से चुनाव कराओ। मेरा तो यही मानना है।
And please notice, after Kapil Sibal was spotted in the background at this particular press conference that was seeking to somehow expose the vulnerability of Indian EVMs, here's how Kapil Sibal, here's how he reacted when India Today tried to get some clarifications from him. Note the body language.
So can we have one statement? See, you can just irresponsible for me to say something. I'm sorry, miss. This is not.
And I want to go across now to India Today's Aishwarya Paliwal and Lavina Tandon live with us from London. Lavina, coming to you quickly first. You know, Kapil Sibal's body language was very uncomfortable. I mean, I don't know why he, you know, as an eloquent lawyer, he seemed to be fighting for words to explain why he was at that EVM hackathon. You know, the co-organizers of that event have sort of disassociated themselves from Syed Shuja. You know, has this entire event simply fallen apart?
From Syed Shuja, you know, has this entire event simply fallen apart?
It seems so at this point in time, Shiv, and it was quite a non-start anyway, because first of all I have to inform that Foreign Press Association, which was the other journalist organization that came in the end to support the event, and rather now they say that all they did was provide the premises to IJA, and IJA completely paid for this event. I'm an IJA member, but we did not know that we are paying for this event, but that's how it has been. So they have dissociated themselves from this event in a tweet that they put out this morning. So that is a great blow to the entire event. Also, number two, we were hoping for some corroborative evidence to come, and it did come in the form of question and answers. But question number 5 of that seemed that it is being asked by someone from the opposition party, the Congress party. It seemed like that, and when I questioned that, and they returned by saying that this was just sent to them. So it's really very difficult to figure out where all of this at this point in time is coming from. The presence of Kapil Sibal and also Syed Shuja mentioning him during his conversation was also quite a questionable thing. When we went asking him what was this all about, he just wanted to say he's bewildered and he wants to dissociate himself. IJA president told us that he had written to every party and only Kapil Sibal turned up. In the end, only saying that he's a great friend and therefore he turned up. So it was quite a wish-wash of where the facts are coming from, who the people attending are coming from, what is their entire purpose of attending this entire event, because no other representative from the political party came. But I have to say that Ashish Ray, who's the IJA president, told us that he had written to every party and none of them chose to turn up except Kapil Sibal, who happened to be his friend. So very difficult to say at this point in time. But of course, I can say as a journalist who was present there that, and after having asked many questions, it did not really stack up as to where this all is coming from, and these are very, very serious allegations. Therefore, they have to be corroborated with proper evidence. I have to say one more thing, Shiv, which we must also understand, that what he insinuated was that the EVMs that are tested by Election Commission are the one they can never be hacked at all.
Yeah.
And there are another set of EVMs that are going on to be voted on, and those are hacked for. So this is again something which is a big question mark.
Huge question marks over what was revealed at that press conference, but more than that, the people who were there at the press conference, the person who was making those so-called revelations, and the position in which the Congress finds itself now. They're looking amazingly stupid and inefficient, and looks like they're desperately grabbing for anything to try and attack this government, even if it means damaging the fabric of India's democracy and casting aspersions on India's electronic voting machines. I want to bring in India Today's Aishwarya Paliwal as well. She's been tracking the political fallout here in the national capital. Aishwarya, you know, the Congress seems to be completely isolated now, because you've got the co-organizers of the event who've fallen off the map. They've said, we have nothing to do with this nonsense. We've got the International Journalists Association saying, humko nahi pata, we have no idea what this guy is talking about. And you have a very uncomfortable looking Kapil Sibal standing there all alone, looking quite sheepish after the event, because I think the Congress has realized now that they're looking stupid in front of the world.
Well, definitely, you know, we do. There are many questions being raised as to why it was just Kapil Sibal who was present there. We did, in fact, see when the press conference was taking place that he said that he had sent invites to many people. He had also sent invite to the Election Commission here in India. He had sent invites to the opposition parties. They had also sent invitations to the BJP. But why just one person from Congress turned up is something which only the Congress party can actually come out and say. Now, when we talk about the Election Commission, the moment the 1 hour long press conference got over, they came out with an official statement. At the moment also, as we speak, the EC is in talks with lawyers. They are now mulling legal action against this hacker who said that it is possible to hack the EVMs. What the Election Commission officers are also saying at the moment is that everything that he said could not be substantiated. So on what basis was the 1 hour long press conference being held where Indian EVMs were in question? This is something which has really egged the EC at the moment, and legal action is also being mulled.
The Congress loves EVMs when they win elections. They hate EVMs when they lose elections. That's the way the party goes as far as EVMs are concerned. The Congress has this amazing selectivity, and here they are sitting like scavengers at this particular event where Kapil Sibal has decided to personally and physically be present at an event that was organized to defame India by a highly dubious character named Syed Shuja, who claims to be a cyber expert. He set out to try and defame India by saying India's EVMs can be easily hacked. He has failed in that mission because all he has really done is become isolated and unite the rest of India against the Congress party, certainly on this issue where it has spoken with a forked tongue for as long as most of us can actually remember. Thanks, Aishwarya, for joining us on that.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.